Hi, it's good to see you again. Did you miss me? I sure missed you. I have to say, it is so good to be back. No, I'm not leaving. Roll the intro! All right, now that we have that taken care of, I knew I should have listened to that shy guy. It's time to get down to today's movie. We're going to be reviewing the sequel to the surprisingly big hit from 2023, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Here is my reaction for the trailer. So I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is, you just made it to the end of the first Mario movie. Congratulations! The bad news is, we have another movie, and it's in another castle. If you ever played Mario, you probably would get that reference. So that just means the second movie is gonna be just as good, right? Right? Yeah, we'll see. This is gonna be the trailer for Super Mario Galaxy. He's angry. Unleash your anger. Use the colors. Chef's kiss. Seriously? You have that much of a grudge against Mario? I mean, to be fair, he is a lot, well, shorter. We really have to rely heavily on the minions for elimination. Like, it's kind of getting annoying at this point, people.
What's up, Mario? Behold! I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the
10 out of 10. I completely adore it. It should go up there with the Mona Lisa.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow.
It'll probably just be like a very small, like, tickle there, Bowser.
That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
Okay, good to know. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Okay, I'm kind of digging the visuals here. Hey, there's the, shoot, what's the squid's name? Bloop, I think? We're introducing Bowser Jr., nice.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Of course, they had to bring in Rosalina for this.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me.
Or is she? I mean, it looks harmless enough. I mean, granted, that's kind of what the first Mario movie was, because it really just showed that playing it safe really isn't that bad of an idea. Even if it's like just following the simplest, like by the numbers formula. Now, you could argue that the first movie really didn't have much story and that it was just a bunch of Easter eggs. But really, I don't think the people who saw this movie really minded it that much, because it delivered such fan service that it became one of the highest grossing movies from that year. And it looks like they're gonna take a little bit of a step up from that, maybe. It could just be a bunch of Easter eggs again, for all we know. But, you know, I do enjoy the visuals and the world building they do with these movies. And I do like that in this version, they're gonna bring back, like, you know, Yoshi and Bowser Jr. And they just introduced Fox McCloud, who's gonna be voiced by Glenn Powell, I think it is. And they're gonna bring back Rosalina, which I'm going to be honest, I know next to nothing about her, so this is gonna be completely new. Will I probably know something about these characters a little bit more, specifically Rosalina? Probably not. I think it'll still be very interesting to go see. So I will go see this movie over the weekend, and I will give you all my general thoughts. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is directed by Michael Jelenic and Aaron Horvath, with co-directing credits going to Pierre Leduc and Fabian Pollack. Mario ventures into space, exploring cosmic worlds and tackling galactic challenges far from the familiar Mushroom Kingdom. Yes, that's literally the whole storyline. And aside from our usual cast being Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black, and Keegan-Michael Key, we also have Brie Larson, Donald Glover, Benny Safdie, and Glenn Powell. Now, before I give you my thoughts on this new Mario movie, I should probably give you my thoughts on the last one. If you've seen my show for a while, you know that I gave a review of the first Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I liked it. It's far from flawless, but it's good entertainment that will please not just kids and families, but Mario fans as a whole. So I'm gonna be honest, when this movie came out, my expectations for it were pretty low. So I went to this not really expecting much, and really it's not that great. I mean, it's far from bad, but I just feel like compared to the last movie, this one was a little bit lackluster. I think we should start from the beginning and talk about some of the stuff that I actually like. For starters, the animation. It is beautiful. From the world building, like all the colors and designs, it really felt like you were going to another world and you really actually felt immersed in the atmosphere. Some of the acting was actually pretty good for the most part. I mean, the original cast does their job just fine, and I enjoyed the new characters we were given. Although I'm gonna have to say Donald Glover as Yoshi was a very bizarre choice for that matter, but that's a story for another time. Aside from that, there really isn't much to go off of, except that it's basically a by-the-numbers story from like the first movie. Let me give an example. So you know how in the first movie, the story was pretty thin, but it was kind of easy to follow? Yeah, it's kind of like this as well, where there's not much of a story to it. It's very simple to follow. I feel like with some, I was left with more questions and kind of wanting more. Like going back to the world building a little bit. You know how in the promotions that they promote how they're gonna travel to all these different worlds and in order to complete their mission? And if you thought we were gonna see more of that, my response to you would be, you're funny. Because why else would we not go to all these other different worlds that we heavily promote in a movie that's literally called the Super Mario Galaxy movie? But of course, that's what happens when you condense your movie to about 90 minutes, where they don't give you enough room to breathe, and we have to move on completely to the next thing. Now, the other issue I have is the characterization with these people. I feel like in this movie, they're very much watered down to basically one defining trait. Like, for example, Mario is watered down to just wanting to ask out Princess Peach. I feel like that's basically his whole character, and it doesn't really add much of anything to it. Funny enough, the character that I think a lot of people wanted to see more development from for the last movie was Princess Peach. And we do get that, but it kind of left me wanting a little bit more and asking some more questions rather than answers. Not that it was bad or anything, but maybe with the sequel coming up, which I'm pretty sure, seeing how it's doing right now, we're basically guaranteed to get a third movie. There are even some characters that were introduced that were a little bizarre. I mean, they were fun to watch, like Fox McCloud. We got him in this movie, voiced by Glenn Powell, which I'm gonna be honest, seeing Fox McCloud, there was only one choice for that, and that was Glenn Powell. It's basically a by-the-numbers movie that really doesn't add much. I feel like aside from all of that, it really didn't do a whole lot for me. I mean, maybe Mario fans will enjoy this still, but I feel like this is a bit of a step down compared to the last movie. So in conclusion, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is very heavily flawed, but overall it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. While the animation is beautiful and we actually do get a decent amount of humor in this movie, it's still the same as the first movie, and the characterization, I feel like, was much weaker, and we really didn't get much in terms of world building. Like I said, not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I seriously expected more. My grade for the Super Mario Galaxy movie will be a C+. Thank you all for watching this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Will Braunlich, and I will see you at the movies. Save a seat for me.
For For over 40 years, SCM
has been the voice of our town,
bringing us together through local programming,
education,
and live broadcasts.
SEM isn't just about television.
It's about empowering our community,
ensuring our voices are heard during government meetings,
and celebrating milestones
like our high school graduations.
But today, SEM faces a challenge.
Our funding structure is based on television subscriptions.
And it's no secret, people have been cutting the cord.
With a shift to internet-only subscriptions,
SEM receives less revenue,
even though all our programming is freely available online.
We need your support.
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 Your donation can make a difference.
It will ensure that SCM remains open,
continues to educate our youth,
and keeps our community informed.
Thanks to SCM, I've been honing my creative skills, helping me work towards my college degree.
SCM is crucial for keeping our community connected.
SCM isn't just here to broadcast local events. They're actually preserving Simsbury's history.
Join us.
Join us in preserving Simsbury's voice.
Simsbury's voice.
Together we can ensure that SCM continues to thrive
for generations to come.
Visit our website
or scan the QR code on your screen to make your donation.
Every contribution
counts.
Thank you for supporting Simsbury Community Media,
where your town,
your schools,
and your government
come together.